Today in the previous class we have studied about planning and what are the features of planning. And next today we are going to study the next topic, that is the importance of planning. So here see like from this chapter onwards you will find see like there are all together we are having some 5 chapters are there, like planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling. All these uh, 5 functions of management we are studying in different chapters. And when you study, see like you will study, see like features will be there, importance will be there, merits will be there, demerits will be there. All these points are there. Okay. When you study the next chapter, there also you will study like organizing. Importance of organizing is there, features of organizing is there, advantages of organizing, limitations of organizing, organizing process. All this will be there. So you have to understand the things and study. Otherwise, what will happen? You will study all the chapters together, and at last, when you go through all these things, you will get confused. Okay, so these things, when I teach you on one day, you please read it at least 1 or 2 times. You read and you study this. Okay, understand the things more. Okay, just not just studying, but mostly you have to understand about what is this thing is there. Okay, so like if you how it is having connection with the planning. So what is planning and what are the importance of planning? So you have to connect with the planning and study about this. Then only you will be able to remember. Otherwise, when you get the question paper, so you may see these things with you. When you see the points, each points you will find that very easy, simple things are. There is nothing to study about this. Like that you will feel. But when you come, when you study all the things together, then you will get confused. Okay, so things are very simple, but you have to understand and keep the things. Okay, so such a way you have to consider. So the first importance of planning is that planning provides direction. Under the process of planning, the objectives of the organization are defined in simple and clear words. The obvious outcome of this is that all the employees get a direction and all their efforts are focused towards a particular end. In this way, planning has an important role in the attainment of the objectives of the organization. So when we see like when there is a proper planning, it will get a direction. So we know what we have to do. Okay. So exactly, see like if we have already discussed, we have already, as I've told you, like when we do the planning, what we make the decisions regarding what to do, how to do, when to do, and who is to do it. So the things are clear, isn't it? What see like if I am doing, see like if there is a program. So on 15th August there is a program is there. So we will discuss about what to do and how to do and when to do and who is to do it. Okay, so there is a program and see for example welcome speech is there. So the welcome speech is given to one particular person. Okay, and the order of the program is given to him. So what he has to do, he has to do the welcome speech. Okay, and how he has to do, so he has to welcome all and while welcoming, then see like the flowers and or maybe given to the chief guest and other type of people. So this method will be there. And when he has to do this, will normally welcome speech everybody will not give at the last. Welcome speech will be the beginning of the program. So the what time the program begins, soon after that. So like if there is Independence Day program is there, so after the flag hoisting, so flag hoisting, first the flag hoisting will be there, after that flag salute will be there, then after that national anthem will be there. This is the procedure. After that if there is any patriotic song and all is there, then that will be played. So otherwise the formal starting of the program is like that. Then after that there will be a welcome speech. So this is the position there. So there is no need of any confusion, isn't it? Then after that, see like there is a patriotic speech or a patriotic song is there. So another person may be coming and singing the. So one person, see like if one madam is appointed for doing this one. Okay. So all the programs are arranged. Each program is ready, and who is to do the welcome speech, who is to do the song, who is to do the dance, all these things, and the order of the program, what will be which the program list is prepared. Everything is ready. So if all the things are smoothly ready, all these are all the planning that we are doing. So if all this planning is there, so I know what I have to do. Is it no? So there is no any confusion, there is no any kind of problem. So like after the welcome speech, the song is there. So if I have to sing a song and I know, so the what I have to do, I have to sing a song, and how I have to do that, I can decide about how to do that, or whether to play with the karaoke or musical instrument will be there, keyboard will be there, or whatever may be there. That method I can, and when to do it. So soon after the welcome speech, you know. So when the welcome speech is over, I have to enter on the stage and sing the song. You know, and who is to do it already? The work is given to me. Okay, so if this is my job, do you understand? So it gives a direction to me. So if another person is appointed for dance, one person is appointed for speech, one person may be appointed for welcoming the chief guest, another person. So different people have got different tasks are there, and who we will be doing it, that decided. So everything is decided. So there will not be any kind of confusion. Do you understand? Planning reduces risk of uncertainty. Planning is always done for future, and future is uncertain. With the help of planning, possible changes in the future are anticipated and various activities are planned in the best possible way. In this way, the risk of future uncertainties can be minimized. So in the future, so we know, see, like we make the planning for a future. In the future, what will happen in the future, we don't know. You know, see, like now you are studying, and in this year, at the end of this year, you expect that there will be an exam. You know, but whether the exam will be conducted or not conducted, that we cannot say. There is no any certainty. You know. So that is why the CBSE has made a plan, and they made it divided the entire academic year into two parts, two terms, term 1 and term 2. Okay. So if at the time of term 1, if the pandemic is there, then the exam will be conducted at home. And if there is no pandemic, then exam will be conducted in the school. So that method they have used. So their clear proper planning is made. So clear idea is there. So if whatever, see, like in the future, so like last year when the corona came, at that time we did not have any plan about this. You know, because we never thought of having a problem like this. We never expected such kind of a problem. So we cannot understand, or we cannot face this problem. Okay, but now we know, see, like for 1 year we have been facing this one, and we know that there is like a problem is there. So anytime there can be any change. Like now, see, like we are running the online class. So after some time, the government may declare that you can open the school. Then you can come to the school. So at that time, there will be like only for maybe 9 to 12th class maybe there. After 1 week or 2 weeks, they will say that other classes also can come. And in the beginning, they say that only 50% will be there. So 50%, then we have to make it into schedule. So two shift will be there. You know, so one day one class may be attending, another day another batch will be there. So different arrangements will be there. So this will be there. So but it will reduce an uncertainty. So because we know, we expect that this kind of changes will be there. You know, so when we think, if you have not made any plan, then when there is a change, we will not have a proper what to do. We don't know. We will be worried about at that time. Oh, but I can do. Who will do this? You know. So all these problems will be there. Then planning reduces overlapping and wasteful activities. Under planning, future activities are planned in order to achieve objectives. Consequently, the problem of when, where, what, and why are almost decided. This puts an end to disorder and suspicion. In a situation, coordination is established among different activities and departments. It puts an end to the overlapping and the wasteful activities. See, for example, like if we have prepared, so like as I told you, like the program is there. So imagine if a program is there, and if exactly one person has given, so you have to do the welcome speech, you have to do this job, you have to do that job. Each and person has been appointed for doing this one. So he has to concentrate only on that. Otherwise, if anything is not given, see, like one person has already prepared welcome speech, another person also has prepared welcome speech, and 2-3 people has prepared welcome speech, and all of them are coming to perform welcome speech on the stage. At that time, they will say that so no, only one person is there, so one who is going, and other two, they have spent their time, they have used their resources, and that will be wasted. Or overlapping means same activity done by different people. You know, but when there is a proper planning, we plan it that this activity has to be performed by this person. So a particular individual has appointed for this one. So there will not be any kind of a confusion. Any confusion will not be there. That is why any overlapping of the problems will not be there. Okay, so the works will be done by only one person. Repetition of the job will not be there. Okay, so because it is clear that like if imagine that's like if I am planning to conduct a seminar and each person has been given to particular topic. Okay, so like if this after completing this chapter, I am giving you that all of you have to do the seminar on this one. So I gave like a Ashman will do this one, and Arpit will be doing the second portion, the importance of this one, and Sachi will be doing the like a planning process. So topic is given to the person, and the order of the presentation also, who will do first and who will do second. If it is decided, then there is no any issue, you know. But if I am telling that there will be seminar and you have to prepare and come, this much only I am telling you. Who will do what topic and when it will be there, anything is not clear. Then what happens? I will come and I will say that Aishman, come and you present the importance of planning. And he will say that, no, sir, I have prepared some other topic. You know. And if I ask to another person, then he will also say that I have also not prepared that. And nobody has prepared for importance of planning. And planning process is there. And he says that every 3-4 people have prepared for importance of like a planning process, and the repetition will be, you know. So there will be confusion, there will be overlapping of the activities. Okay, so this there will be a disorder and confusion will be there, you know. And if we exactly decide that, so like the definition and meaning will be handled by one person, the features will be handled by another person, and after that, so this order also will be there. So first definition and meaning and definition will be presented by this particular person. So order is given, who will do it, when he has to do, all the things are decided, then there is no any confusion. So that is the advantage of planning. So when there is proper planning, these confusions can be avoided. Do you understand? Then planning promotes innovative ideas. It is clear that planning selects the best alternative out of many available. All these alternatives do not come to the manager on their own, but they have to be discovered. While making such an effort of discovery, many new ideas emerge and they are studied intensively in order to determine the best out of them. In this way, planning imparts a real power of thinking in managers. It leads to both birth of innovative and creative ideas. So see, like if particular task is to be performed and we will be thinking about a new way of doing it, you know. So like when we think about, see, like how to do this one, or if we find that if we are a company is there, or a production manager is there and he is thinking about how we have to produce the product. So his work is there, so we have to make this product more sale should be there, you know. So in order to make this product, in order to increase the sale of this product, we need to bring something new into this product. So thinking, so at that time they will do thinking about that. They will make so many researches, and after that they will bring a new innovative ideas will be there. New ideas will be there. So such a way, all these innovations are there, or all these new products are coming into the market. You know, so each and every day you will find that there are so many varieties of products are there. Each and every day we will find that new products are coming into the market. So this is because of the this proper planning. So when we do the planning, what we have to produce, you know. So we have to produce, like if we are producing soap, other company also is producing soap. So there are 4 or 5 companies producing soap. So if we produce the same soap as other companies are producing, then we will not get much sale. Okay. So then what we have to do is that we have to make it into a new. So like when we were studying, see, like when we were small, we had like Lifebuoy soap was there. Lifebuoy, you know, na? Lifebuoy one soap is there, and it was in reddish color and it is square design. Okay, so that was there, just like a box was there. Now it is having at least some design and shape and all is there. Even if Lifebuoy is there, so that soap was. But that was the soap available only. Okay, so this only one shop and only in the square shape was there. This was the type of product that we were getting. Now, if you go to the shop, you will get confused to which shop to purchase. You know, so there are so many colors are there, so many shapes are there, so many flavors are there, so many fragrances are there. You know, so all the things are available. Like if you want to make a biryani, you need not to purchase all. Kaju is added in the shop, badam is added in the shop. You know, all the things are added. You know, the papaya is there in the shop, or a strawberry, or whatever may be possible. All the fruits are there, all the nuts are there. Everything's are available in the shop itself. Isn't it? So you can get a shop of getting like a some, they say that nuts are available. Some like almond is used in this one, badam, isn't it? Or some they say that the kaju is added. Some that say that is what say. So many type of things are added into that milk. You know, so some are saying that the soap is made of milk, and they make the advertisement in such a way that the actually milk is like a 1 or 2 drops may be added there, but they show the advertisement in such a way that the entire soap is made of milk, isn't it? So such a way this is there. So and so many kind of things are showing there. So people, these all are the innovative ideas. You know, so in order to enter or in order to make the customers feel that there is something new into this one, isn't it? Nowadays, people, pardon, when you purchase a soap, in that they are adding milk, but when you purchase a milk, actually milk is not there in that, isn't it? So milk is duplicate milk is coming. Recently, I have purchased a milk, and when I boiled, I found that something rubber-like thing is there on the top, isn't it? Like some rubber type, so that on the top, like cream is supposed to be formed. But when I took it and saw, then it was something like a rubber, isn't it? So I don't know whether some chemical might have been added there, and this.
That Anjuman brand may be soft, full
Okay.
duplicate.
So sometimes they make the things like that. It's no. So I saw a video in that they say it can be made without milk. It's with just like some Fevicol, some shampoo, and some water. All these type of mixed things are mixed, and they make milk. And this milk look like this one only, milk only. But you can when you boil it or things like that, it may not be different. Even egg is created duplicate, means the egg looks like the same way. You know, so outer cover of that is there. Inside also the content is there. Duplicate eggs are there. You know, so that can be also made. So there are so many type of things like that. So these are not the actually innovations. These are also, we can say these are innovation, but this is in the innovation is used in a wrong manner. Okay, but say like new products are coming into the market, new innovations are there. Okay, so varieties of ideas will be coming. So this is possible only because of planning. When there is a proper planning, so this kind we will get plenty of time to think about what we have to produce. So such a way we will be able to bring new products. Planning facilitate decision making. Decision making means the process of taking decisions. Under it, a variety of alternatives are discovered and the best alternative is chosen. The planning sets the target for decision making. It also lays down the criteria for evaluating courses of action. In this way, planning facilitates decision making. So when we have to make a decision, when we have select already, we are making. So planning is a process of decision making. So there are so many options. So when we do the planning, imagine that's like if we have to go to Gorakhpur. Okay, so there are different ways are there, different means we can go to Gorakhpur. So you can take a bike and go. Okay, you can take a car and go. You can drive your own car and go, or your own bike and go, or stand on the side of the road that somebody will be going. You can show hand there, and in that you can climb and go. So there are trucks are going, so you can enter on the truck and go. There is also buses are there. So there are many. Call a taxi. Like if it is here, you can call a taxi and go. Different methods are there. Okay, so we have to do the planning. See, like if tomorrow we have to go to Gorakhpur, so how we will go? Okay, so in order to consider about this one, see, like if you are going by bike, okay, so if you are having a good bike, you can go and come back, and if only one person is there, or if two are there, then also we can go. And depending on that, so the comfort that we are getting may not be that much there, and expense will be very less. But if you go with a car, then the expense will be little more, but we get a little more comfort. But we have to drive and go, and we have to come back. So there are some problems are. And if you call a taxi, then the money of this one will be very much higher. But you can sit there nicely, relax and go, and the person will be there to drive the car. You do not worry about anything, and it will be taking there and will be coming back. Or you can go there, stand there, and then bus stop will be there. You can enter into a bus, and it will take you to there. Okay. So different alternatives are there, and each of these alternatives has some advantages as well as disadvantages. Okay. So we have to plan about this one, which will be the better way. Okay. So if you have money to spend, if you have your own car, and if you are able to go with that, then that would be the better option. But if you don't want to spend much money, so you can choose that go by bus and come back. You know. So if you want to have more comfortably, more luxury, if you want to have, then you can call a taxi and go, and it will be there. So different options are there. According to our convenience, we have to make the decision. So there is a decision making process. So there are 5 alternatives are there. Out of one, we have to choose. Do you understand? So this is the way of making a decision. So there are. So this decision making is possible, or a decision making is required when there are many options. If there are no any option, you have to walk and go. No cars are there, no buses are there, no anything is there. So there is no need of thinking. You have to walk. Only walking is the option. Then you have to walk and go. Whether you reach there or not, that doesn't matter. But you have to go there. So the only option that is there. No cars are there, no buses are there, no any other vehicles are there. So in such a case, you have to do that. So when there is options, we have to evaluate about different options, and we also have to consider about what is our requirement. Okay, so time, how much time we are having. So if you have to go by bike and all, it will take you more time. If you are going by bus, the money is less, but you need more time. So like if you are going, see, if you stand there in front of this police station, you will get bus, but there is no any guarantee that what time the bus will come. So if you are standing there, anytime you are simply going, you will find that every 10 seconds the buses are going. But when you go there and stand there for half an hour, bus will not come. So if you are having a purpose of going, otherwise you are simply standing, or if you are simply walking on that day, you will find that any bus, in each minute the buses are going, and all are coming and stopping there. But if you want to go there somewhere, then you go there and stand there for at least for 15 minutes, any bus will not come. Okay, and you will get into the bus, and the bus will reach to Basti. Then there it will stop for half an hour. Then they will wait for other people to come in and all these things. After that, they will go to Khilabad. There again, they will stop it for half an hour. Then after that, it will take you to Gorakhpur. It will take 3 to 3 hours. But if you are taking a taxi, or if you are taking your own car and go in 1 hour or maximum 1.5 hours, you will be able to reach there. So that time required, comfortable required, money that you are ready to spend, all this type of matters will be taken into consideration, and based on that, we will be making a decision. Then planning establishes standards for controlling. By determining the objectives of the organization through planning, all the people working in the organization and all the departments are informed about when, what, and how to do the things. Standards are laid down about their work, time, and the cost, etc. Under controlling, at the time of completing the work, the actual work is done compared with the standard work, and deviations are found out. And if the work has not been done as described, the person concerned is held responsible. So when we make an objective, so we see, like if we consider like a 1 day time is day, 1 day, okay, and 10 products must be produced. So when we make the planning, we will think that for one product, how much time is required for producing, and in 1 day, how many products can be produced. Okay, so if one employee is there, so one employee is producing 10 output in a day. So if we have to produce 200 output, Then 20 employees have to be appointed. And all these 20 employees have to perform and the target will be achieved. So we make a standard under the what should be the quality of the product and how the product has to be manufactured, what raw material has to be taken, and which process has to be there. All these type of things we will be deciding in the planning itself. So when we make the planning proper, then we will be able to get an idea about all these type of things, and it will help us to understand the standards, how and what type of product that we have to produce. We will get a clear idea about that. Okay, so after completing the task, see like a 12 hours time is there. 12 hours time at the end of the period, what output has to be completed. So 20 employees are.
पानी लगा बस तो कुछ है सर आयुष्मान talking Bhojpuri sir.
Who's talking here?
Yes, sir.
Simply disturbing the class.
Sir, in school.
Ayushman sir.
Juan Tripathi sir. Very nice.
TC sir.
Okay.
Give TC sir.
शर्मा गई का स्पेलिंग शर्मा गई का
बिटिया हो तो शर्माए जीबू
I'll keep silent, okay?
Okay.
I'll keep silent, I'm reader.
Okay. So we have seen that like controlling this what work we have to complete and how it has to be completed. All this type of decision making is there. Already we will be making the decision. So after that, we will have a proper idea regarding how much of product has to be or what has to be produced. All this idea we will be getting. Okay. So in such cases, the work can be completed. And at the end of the period, when the work is over, then we will decide, or we can understand. See, like if total there are 20 employees there, and each of them are producing 10 output each. So the way it is supposed to be 200 output is supposed to be produced. So this is the plan that we have made, and we understand the capacity of each and every employee, and based on that, we have set the target of 10 for each and every employee. So, but if we consider that at the end of the day, if 200 output is not produced, if only 180 output is produced, then what will happen? We have to check whether see, like there are 20 employees, and each of them how much they have performed, and we will also be able to find out why they have not performed. Okay, so we can understand. So controlling will be possible. But if we have not set a target like this, so each employee, any target is not given, we have told everyone to produce as much as possible. So then total output is like 180 is there. So we have to be considered that that is satisfactory. Do you understand? So such a way it will be there. Okay, so these are the different importance of planning. Okay. Now, if you have any doubts regarding any of these topics discussed, you can ask now. Any doubts are there?
Studies. Sir. MCQ also will be based on case studies.
Yes. Told you like that.
Sir.
Sir. Sir, copy
Sir, myself thought, sir.
Okay, so there will be case study type questions will be there. Then based on that, 40 mark question will be of MCQ type. All the questions. Okay.
What, sir?
All the questions will be MCQ type. Means like a OMR sheet will be provided to you, and on that you will be writing the exam. Means you don't have to write anything, only making black. Okay. So the question will be there, and like multiple this what to say, case study type question also may be there, direct questions also will be there, and all the questions. So this is the any like authentic information is not received. So you don't consider about this one. So after making the discussion, if any CBSE will be sending any notification to us, after that we will be informing you. As far as it is concerned, now they have not given any clarified information. So some informations we have received, notices and all are there, and in that these things are given there. Whether the most probably the CBSE will be conducting the exam, one exam also. Okay, so earlier, even if we are having like a half yearly exam, the school was conducting the half yearly exam, but this time the half yearly exam also will be like a board exam. Okay, so and the CBSE will be preparing the question paper and sending you, and as you are writing the board exam, you will have to write the exam. So that is the understanding now. So what will be there in the future, one we are not very clear about it. So after if you can confirm, I will inform you.